Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be within. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, you know. Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that hook sticks like a memory. Reach the rhythm, time it right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul, now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah! Rich hits hard, harmony sweet, baseline walking on dancing feet. Stack those tracks, fine tune the sound, magic happen when passion is bound. Mix it clean, let the chorus soar. Hit replay what I hear and roar. From studio dreams to the world outside, it's time to take that leap of pride. All that work, all that fire, now it's popping higher and higher. Come up with a melody, let it fly. Fancy hook, you can't deny. Build in, so break it down. Spin that sound all over town. Lay down vocals, hard on track. No holding back, no looking back. When it's shining and ready to go, send it straight to Unsigned Spotlight. Ooh, ooh, hey, yeah. Lights come up, crowd gets loud. Here come the voices drawing the crowd. AJ steps in with that fire inside, breaking down bars like a lyrical fight. Michael's got vision, ear to the street, spotting the anthem before it's a hit. Real talk, real ears, no industry girls, highlighting talent, turning dreams to balls. From a YouTube feature, they open the door, shining that light like never before. AJ and Michael calling your name, turning on sides and a part of the game. Melody rising, hear it loud from bedroom beats to a roaring crowd, dreaming, building, letting it ignite. Now you're shining in the spotlight, from that spark in the quiet night to the stage in the bright white light. Time is now, let the world hear it. Unsigned Spotlight, let's premiere it. Ooh. Who's got next? You. Who's on the mic? Hey, take a mic, y'all. Where we shining? Unsigned Spotlight.
Ooh, that was a surprise. Michael Cagle, you are a genius.
2.5 weeks, baby.
Yeah, baby. We have our own Unsigned Spotlight theme tune. That is amazing.
Do you like it?
I'd more than like it. I love it.
Hopefully everybody likes it. Hopefully it's like, catchy and just brings everybody in and makes them feel,
I'm playing all weekend. I'm just going to play it. I know we haven't got a show till Monday, but I'm playing it all weekend. It is amazing. I love it.
I had so much fun. I wanted to create a multi-genre thing. And if you hear it, it goes from kind of a bluesy feel to rock to contemporary.
Carmen says, thank you very much. Great intro, Michael.
I had a blast putting that together and being just completely weird on the chords and everything. I just had so much fun with that. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Had a great time putting that together.
Yeah, it was. It was a really, and we'll clean it up this weekend, but I was so excited. We got done about, oh my gosh, 11:45 in the evening. So, yeah.
Hey, Darren, how you doing, mister?
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry about that. I got confused.
Okay.
I could have sworn I saw 1 o'clock. I mean, my gosh. I have too much going on in my brain.
Well, it's okay. Well, welcome to the show. You have just missed our brand new Unsigned Spotlight theme tune. But I'll tell you what, should we give him another whirl? Should we give it a little bit of a 30-second preview, Michael? Because it's such a great song. Let's play it again one more time, everyone. This is the brand new Unsigned Spotlight show theme tune for 2026. Produced by the amazing Michael Cagle. We're going to give a 37 preview to our guest, Darren.
Hey, yo! It starts with a spoke at 2 a.m. Just a hum in my head, let it be within. Tap on the table, rhythm in time, turning little ideas into something that shines. Got a line on my napkin, a chord on repeat, melody dancing on restless feet. Chasing that feeling, don't let it go. It's how a brand new song is born, Lay by lay, we build it strong, finding the groove where it belongs. Come up with a melody that is so free, find that hook that sticks like a memory. Arrange the rhythm, time it in the right, turn that little spark into shining light. Lay down vocals, give it your soul. Now you got something ready to roll. When it's polished and bright, ready to go, send it out to Unsigned Spotlight. Yeah.
There you go. A quick preview for Jan. Welcome to the show, mister. What do you reckon?
Oh, I loved it. That was great.
Oh, I tell you what.
Lots of energy. Nice. That was great. Yeah. A nice country flair.
Brilliant. I'm sure JP had a little bit to do with that, Michael. Did he interrupt you in the studio?
Actually, no. I mean, well, he did. Oh, I don't know how he hasn't killed me. I knew what I wanted with this, and when I told him, I'm like, I want to go from blues to rock and then to pop, all in the same song as it progressed. And he's like, and so I'm playing, and then the chord structure that I just fell in love with. I'm like, I love this. I want more. So he's like, no, it can't be an 8-minute song. And I'm like, but it's so catchy. Yeah.
We're just keeping our guests waiting for 8 minutes as they come on. Is that the whole idea, Michael?
Yeah, so this is actually one of my shortest songs. It's like 4 minutes, and I can't believe
I killed you.
Huh?
It must have killed you keeping it to 4 minutes.
I thought it was going to be like 8 or 7 or 8. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much in there. But it just, once I figured out the rhythm and the drive, The one thing Jason really added was the backbeat, because he said, I want you to have a backbeat on this so that it's got that fall behind feel. And so it worked. I mean, it came across like that wasn't the whole song. The whole song is 4 minutes, but it progresses into like a rock section and then goes into total pop. And it's like,
Love it.
I just had so much fun.
It's gonna stick in our mind. It's definitely gonna be played for the rest of the show time for next week as well, and for future shows. Now we have our own theme tune. Darren, well, it does our own.
Yes,
definitely.
And we have a guest.
And we have a guest, and by the weekend we're going to be award winners as well. Come on, it's Detroit. Bubba is there. I've seen the bus. I've seen the film this morning of him trying to get to his destination to pick up our award. And by the size of the bus, it must be a big trophy coming over to us, you know. So we cut it in half.
We should at least get best song for.
Well, it's only just been put out today. It's not even been put in.
Best theme song for a podcast. Whee!
We can't even enter it. It's literally just come out today, okay? We'll do that next year. Anyway, let's bring on our special guest for tonight, Darren Scott Friedman.
Welcome.
How are you, mister? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm doing well. I had a nasty cold lately, so just kind of getting over it. So excuse me. But I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm feeling much better. And just thank you so much for having me on the show. It's my first time ever doing anything like this, so it's new and it's exciting. And and I could tell it's going to be fun. Yeah,
did you say, Michael?
Yeah, right. Sink or swim. That's what
I said he dived in the deep end with this one.
He definitely dived in the deep end with this one, because you never know what's going to go on, especially with our viewers and especially with the show and especially with the lovely cups of tea that we all get provided by Pure and Easy Tea. Have you got yours today, Michael?
Here.
Oh, look, we've all got it today. I've got a cup of it as well, so we can all have a tea break later. And even joined by the amazing Carmen is with us today, listening in the background. Hiya, Carmen. How you doing, mister?
Nice.
He's joined us all together with his tea brand. I think that's such a lovely story that we're all being drawn together with his lovely tea brand. And this is how we all get to know each other.
I'm so glad I don't have to fake the endorsement. You know, like
fake the endorsement.
If I had, if Lady Schick endorsed us, then I'd be like, I love shaving my legs with Lady Schick. I mean, it just wouldn't work.
I'm not shaving my legs for anybody, especially live on YouTube, Facebook, etc. Okay.
So at least I'm so grateful that Carmen not only made a good product, but it's something that I really like, because I'm a tea drinker anyway. But yeah, that would be. Can you imagine having to do a commercial for Nair?
Don't put people's ideas in, okay? Because we're still asking for sponsors, and if someone like that sponsors our show, I am not shaving my legs live on air, okay? You can forget it, Michael. I might get Darren to come and host with you that day, and then he can shave his. I'm not shaving mine, okay?
He's got a nice beard.
Well, it could be a beard product, you know.
Yes.
We can do that.
Anyway, Darren, welcome to the crazy world of Unsigned Spotlight. So this is a music show where we review music that gets sent into the show, and we often have special guests like yourself who bring their very own music and introduce themselves to the unsigned world of music. So, Dan, what I want you to do is introduce yourself, since it's the first time you've been on the show, and tell our lovely listeners all about you.
Well, I'm originally from New Jersey. And so I moved out to Arizona many years ago. And while I was out here, I decided to pursue a lifelong dream of mine, was to basically go to school and learn music and get a degree in music. And I probably started late in life, considering I think most musicians I know start very, very young when they go that academic route. But I think I started pretty late, but I was determined. And I got into Arizona State University on a vocal performance scholarship.
Wow.
And I didn't even know like voice was considered my instrument. I had no idea. I go, oh, really? That's an instrument? So anyway, I was fortunate enough. And then while I was there at Arizona State, I got bitten by the opera bug. I don't know. I heard the three tenors and I heard Pavarotti and I was like, oh my gosh, listen to that singing. And I'm like, I have to do that. I have to do that. I didn't start out as a classical singer, and I was more of a pop singer, and I sang the standards. My father has a beautiful voice, and he sang a lot of Frank Sinatra, things like that, Dean Martin. Anyway, so I grew up listening to a lot of that and rock and roll. Side note, Elvis Presley is my idol. So he was a big inspiration on me. But back to the Arizona State. So I went through the program, and it was great. And then after I graduated, I was fortunate enough to sing with Arizona Opera Company for 7 years, mostly ensemble, and that was a great experience. And I was gung-ho to pursue the opera stuff. Then eventually I was invited to go to Siena, Italy, and work.
Wow.
We did like 7 concerts throughout northern Italy, and that was magical just to sing in these churches that were, I mean, to be in per church that were built in the 80s was absolutely crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think of all the voices that have graced this place. Now here I am. I thought that was wow, it was a high, to say the least.
Yes.
Anyway, so coming back to the States after that experience, I was like, I got to do something else. I was I think opera was reaching what I can take and do with it. And then I decided to switch gears and pursue another love of mine, which was also the music theater. I've always loved music theater, Grease. I remember watching.
Michael's sitting there going, what's that, Michael? Come on.
This is like literally listening to.
Is this your story?
This is like listening to my story. It's like
I love it. I love it.
You're just better looking than I am, but hello.
I love it. No, that's great that there's another kindred spirit out there. I love it.
It is literally so crazy because I've been singing all my life, and but I really wanted to pursue like classical because I thought that was going to be my thing. Mm-hmm. And I took 4 years of classical and competed in the Young Artists of America contest, and they ripped me to shreds. I did really well at state, but national, they ripped me to shreds, and they were like, you're not classical. There's just too much pop tendency in your tone. You know, you could be really, really good, but we don't feel like that's where your heart is. And it was the truth. But I loved that music, just listening to those people hit the clarity. And
I know.
And so but I've always been a theater bug, since little. So I did some crossover training with Kathleen Dunn, who was in the Chicago Opera Company, as well as Baki in Greece. And she was in their opera company. So she taught me crossover. Anyway, your story, but it's so funny because
I love hearing that. You know what? It actually warms my heart because sometimes, I feel like, I know it's not only my story, but sometimes you just feel so isolated. You're like, are there more people out there? Because it's hard to fathom. And like, bam, here we are. It's amazing.
And then you can turn into this. Wow.
Hey, not too shabby. I gotta say, I've heard you sing. You got a beautiful voice.
I had to bring you in because you looked as though you was going to burst, Michael. You were so excited. You looked as though you was just going to burst. I thought, I've got to interrupt him. If not, he's going to combust.
It is because it's so nice to see someone, fall in love with something, and then and as they progress, they realize, okay, have I reached where as far as I can in this?
Yeah.
What can I do with this talent? What other areas can I go into? And theater, obviously, musical theater is just a perfect place to be able to, because that was one thing that bothered me about classical singing is that you always had to look so frigid, like you couldn't move and you couldn't really express yourself. It was like somebody bored up your butt and you couldn't
so
move.
Stressful. It's so stressful.
It is.
It's like you're like I can do more than this, but I'm afraid to move. You know, I know it's crazy.
It's just terrible. So yeah, theater is perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like I was going to explode every time I sang a big head Maria because I was like,
funny. I was up in Colorado Springs, and I used to participate in this thing called the Vocal Arts Symposium, and there they have teachers from all over, you know, big name, blah blah blah, and they come and they, you know, you do shows and things like that, and then you study with a well-known name teacher. But while I was there, they had a musical theater class, and one of the things we were doing was Grease, and oh my God, I love Grease. I just remember myself sitting in my room, you know, go Grease lightning, you're burning. I mean, I could just remember doing that. And I remember when the instructor came up to me afterwards, she's like, I really think you should really go in the musical theater. You like it. And she was like, just hitting on something that I kind of always felt. So that kind of planted this seed. So when I got back from the program after the second time I've done it, I decided to, you know what? I'm going to get my master's degree. So I said, I'm going to get my master's degree. What am I going to get my master's degree in? Well, I think I'm going to find a school that offers a master's degree in musical theater. And I'm just going to learn. And I don't care if I have to learn from the ground up. I'm going to do it. So I did it. And I said, and I'm not only that, but I'm going to try to find one of the best schools that I can find. So anyway,
if you're just going to put it in, you might as well put it all in, isn't it? You know?
I did. It's
awesome.
To make a long story short, I got into the Boston Conservatory of Music because they had a master's program in musical theater, and I went and I said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it, and I don't care. So I did it, and I learned a lot. It was challenging. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of, I think, deficiencies as far as acting goes and things like that. Dance, I'm not a dancer by any stretch of the imagination. And now they have the triple threat. I'm a singer who can act, you know, and that's good enough for me. I can move well. I've learned your basics, you know.
I have rhythm. I know what to do with my hands. Just don't make me pirouette or anything.
Right. I can do a box step. I'm pretty simple. I can do the jazz hands. But
I'm so glad everybody makes AJ feel good when it comes to dancing on the stage, because that's one thing. I was an entertainer just because I had two left feet and I was scared that I was going to fall over the wire. You know, so I'm so glad everybody's in the same boat. We'll leave it to the female singers.
It's crazy.
I was so bad. I was so bad at coordination-wise that I was in a musical called Assassins, and I played.
Oh, that's a great musical.
I played Charles Gateau, and Charles Gateau gets hung, but it's a vaudeville number. So she's trying to teach me, and I'm in a harness. I'm in a 6-piece harness so that I can get hung at the end of the song. So the movement, and she wants me to do the Charleston up and down the staircase, going to my death, and I'm like.
Crazy.
Not gonna happen.
No thanks. Yeah.
So she said, do your own movement. I trust you.
Yeah. How can anybody trust Michael Cagle? Right, anyway, you two, we can be speaking all night, but we have got music to basically get through tonight. We've got I know! Michael's having great fun tonight. We will be having lots of fun throughout the show. We'll come back to Scott's musical journey, which seems to be keeping Michael interested and keeping him up all night. Anyway, we've got 5 great songs, 2 included by Darren tonight.
Yes.
And I'm going to let you know who the other artists are. So, Darren, you have brought us You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Michael never brings me flowers.
So can I preface this real quick? Can I preface these songs? You have a moment?
What do you mean preface? Are you doing them live, are you? Huh? Is he doing them live? You know, we've got his MP3s, but
can I just give you the lead up why I recorded them?
when I go to your songs, I'd love you to.
Okay, you're not there yet. You're not there yet.
I'm just going to literally just read out who we've got tonight on the show, because there'll be other people waiting in the background to find out if their song is being played. Because we get so.
I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to shut up.
Darren, we get sent over 30 songs a week. So it's so hard to let people know when their songs are coming on or not.
Oh, no, that's cool. That's
so
cool.
I normally just do a quick listing, so people are listening, they know that their song has been chosen. So, Darren, you've also sent in Heaven, which is absolutely fantastic. I've listened to both your songs. Michael is going to absolutely love them. We've got Abby F. Jones, sent in by Greg, our Eurovision judge from last night. He was absolutely fantastic. Loved him on the show. We've had quite a lot of Eurovision posts being sent to me, as in Muriel has sent one from the French entry saying, would I listen to the French entry, which has been put in this year? Good song. So that's Abby F. Rose. She's an English-born singer-songwriter and recorded in 2008, since 2018. She also on her fourth studio album, and her latest release is Rose, which is sent in. Really poppy, really good song for a Friday. I have also got sent in, well, sort of not. I've nicked it off the internet because I love this vocalist anyway. She's a country DJ, a country music singer-songwriter, model, born in the UK, but she spends most of her time over in Nashville and with her doggy in France as well. That's Sassy VJ. If your dog don't like him, I gather no one will. And then Michael sneakily, as he's been going out all week trying to find music and he still can't find any, is basically snuck his partners in, JPK's There's Snow on the Mountain. So I'll let you introduce that one.
You messaged me this morning and said, give me a track. And I'm like, I can give you one quick.
Yes, and then I asked for a track, Michael. I've been asking you all week, and you just send me your partners. That's not good enough. This weekend, you are on music duty. The whole weekend. You're not allowed to go out all weekend. We need 25 songs for next week, okay? So you are not allowed out this weekend. You need to find AJ 25 songs. You know, you're not allowed.
I'm going to the Comic-Con.
No, you're not allowed. I'm sorry, you're banned from going out.
I'm dressing as a Sith.
A what?
A Sith. I'm bringing my lightsaber to the Comic-Con.
Hang on a minute. Can I just get one thing straight? You were performing at the Midwest to go and collect our trophy this weekend. You told me that you were busy. You had prior engagement.
I did.
Please do not tell me that you've swapped it for a lightsaber.
No, I already have my lightsaber.
Is that what you're actually going to do? I thought you was going for a gig.
No, I said I already had an event. Somebody paid for my tickets to the Comic-Con. It was a gift.
I knew you were going to have words, I tell you. Can't believe you swapped our trophy presentation for Comic-Con.
It was already, the tickets were already bought. They were already bought.
I'll tell you what, I bet Darren's more professional. I bet he doesn't give up music awards where he's worked really hard all year for, and he's been put forward on the red carpet. I bet he wouldn't swap it for Comic-Con with a lightsaber. Would you do that, Darren?
Of course not.
See, Michael, you're in trouble.
I couldn't hurt the person's feelings who bought the tickets for me. What was I going to say? They were expensive.
Detroit was more important.
They were expensive. They were.
Well, I want to know what our viewers, right? Okay, I'll put it out to our viewers. Viewers, everybody, please put in the comments, should Michael have put down his lightsaber to go to the award ceremony in Detroit where we are possibly picking up an award for Unsigned Spotlight Show?
I'll go as a Slytherin. I'll wear my Harry Potter.
I think you should, just for, for naughtiness. Anyway, everybody, let's get on with the music. I want to introduce Darren first because he is our special guest, and we're going to have his music back to back, I think. So you don't bring me flowers. Give some context on that, and then I will play it for you.
All right. So real quick, this is my journey back to singing pop music. It's come full circle. So that was the choices for choosing these two songs. The Heaven Can Wait is Meatloaf is just amazing, and so just to kind of dive in and sing his music, that music. So that's my rock and roll. Coming back my rock and roll roots, and also "You Don't Bring Me Flowers" was an actual a gift to my aunt. She lost her husband a couple years back, and so she's like, she really needed to cry. So she requested this song. So that's the context behind that song. So anyway, that's it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, let's play it then. Let's enjoy.
You don't bring me flowers, you don't sing me love songs, you hardly talk to me anymore when I come through the door at the end of the day. I remember when you couldn't wait to love me, you used to hate to leave me. But now after loving me late at night, when it's good for you, babe, and you're feeling alright, well, you just roll over and you turn out the light, and you don't bring me flowers anymore. It used to be so natural, we talk about forever, but used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away. And baby, I remember all the things you taught me. I've learned how to laugh, and I've learned how to cry. Well, I've learned how to love, I even learned how to lie. Do you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye? 'Cause you don't bring me flowers anymore. Well, you think I could learn how to tell you goodbye? You don't say you need me, and you don't sing me love songs, and you don't bring me flowers
Okay, that's a great voice.
Yeah, just slightly.
That is a stellar voice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It means a lot.
Great control, great tone, really nice use of vibrato as well. I mean, because I'm a theater person, I love anybody that knows not only can sing with vibrato, but knows how to use it, because sometimes it can be overbearing, it can be too fast. And it's like, but boy, your sound is really, you can tell some people just have natural talent, and it's just like, but you also can tell the people that have worked on their craft and had.
Do you know what? Do you want to know one thing I want to say, Darren? you know, this picture that you've put up. Okay, so is this a recent picture? Because, you know, when I put yours through AI, it come up with this stunning picture of a man, and now all of the ladies are sending hearts in because there's a stunning heartthrob on the like screen, and then your voice is like that, and then all the females are just like, "Who is this man?" Look at that smile. It's like one that the females would. I mean, you had no problems in your musical school, did you? You know, I bet the females were all over you with that voice and with that smile as well.
Yeah, well, pretty much, because you know most of people there were, you know, I mean, there's a lot of different types of men, so to speak. A lot of, and I was more of a manly man.
Are you trying to say musical theater has a bunch of gay people?
Basically, yeah. Let's just say I'm in the minority. I was always in the minority. I was in the minority. Yep. I didn't quite fit into the club.
Oh dear.
I wanted to say musical theater for me being gay, but nah.
Yeah, but there's a lot. I made a lot of good friends, gay and straight, and so. But yeah, but I was definitely in the minority.
Unicorn. Yes, good looking, sings well, acts well.
Yeah, it's sickening. It really is sickening. You know, absolutely. I love the song. I love that song. I do love that song. I know why your Monty chose that song.
I loved it.
It's beautiful, and it's a hard song to sing. You know, but to sing it in such great form and such a great voice, it's one of those ones that, you know, you could pick on like America's Got Talent. You know, and it's everybody's just listening, and it's that pinprick moment where everybody presses a golden buzzer, that type of song, because it's just got that real, you know, it catches you straight from the offset, and you've got the voice for it. Like I say, you've got like the poster boy look for it as well, and I'm just like, yeah, okay. Seriously, AI is not going to do much for me, Michael. We've got a lot to like go by, you know. So at the end of the day, we're going to give it a go. Actually, I don't think our AI looks bad, to be honest. What do you reckon, Michael? It's made us look quite youthful. It's knocked about 5 years off of mine. How about you?
Oh my God, I don't know. I have a clue. I was just going to say, I love someone that takes a song, because you're so weird. I love someone that takes a song and then honors it at first and then takes it on a journey, like you took the song and it was at the beginning very traditional, you know.
Yeah.
But then you took the song on a journey and then made it your own, embellished it, you know, your own way. I love that. I mean, that to me, that's artistry. You know, I mean, it's hard enough to sing a song, but then when you take a cover and honor the original, but then put your own stamp on it, is something really impressive.
Yeah, you know, that's always a challenging aspect of it, because you do want to pay respect to the original composer, but I do understand what you're saying, and I think it's important to first know the song, how it truly goes, before you can do any kind of embellishment, and only then can you really do any kind of embellishment, put a little bit of your personality into the song and make a personal story of it, which I think is another great thing about being a theater singer. It's about being a storyteller, telling the story, whatever that is to you, is having that point of view.
When I coach students, I bring that up. God, we're so similar. Wow. Because I literally tell them, every song that you sing, think that you're on stage doing a monologue. I mean, you know, singing a monologue.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you have to approach the songs. And even Grease, there are worse things I could do.
I agree. Totally.
Just have to feel that. And so because so many singers don't know what to do, they're vocally good, but they have no clue what to do with their body, how to interpret the song and bring it to life.
Nothing there.
And so I'm like, think about if you were a character in a musical and you were singing this song, what would your purpose be? Why would you sing this song? Is it just to make people feel good? Then make me feel good. Is it because you're hurting? Let's see that, convey that. And
exactly.
Doing that as a monologue totally brings out the lyrics. And then you can find out too, who's really got, you know, who's just a voice and who's
right.
Yeah. So,
and I love that.
Well, let's bring in.
the
It's good.
monologuing aspect. You find so many nuances that you might not have realized before because you didn't speak it through. But once you speak it, it connects. I was like, oh, wow,
Exactly.
that really meant something to me. And now your song just elevates.
Exactly. That's always one of my number one rules.
Yeah,
Is
I agree.
you're gonna understand the song. Why are you doing it? You know, why?
Mhm.
I mean, obviously the song, there's something about it that they want to sing. So we tap into that, but then we make it, how do we bring this to life? Like, and that's a big
Exactly.
deal. And you did that with that. You did a really, really, really good job of
Yeah, thank you.
playing. Really well done.
Michael,
Thank
when
you.
you're ready, we've still got another 4 songs to go tonight, all right? When you're ready, okay? Seriously, I'm going to put you on a leash.
Okay. This is what I go through most of the days with
I
you.
know you do. I know you do. I know you do. But we do have time scans, you know. But,
All right,
you know, we can carry on. No, just carry on. Anyway, let's get on with Heaven, shall we? Where did Heaven come from?
Heaven Can Wait is off of the Bat Out of Hell album by Meatloaf. And I mean, the whole album brings back so many memories. I mean, I can hear it and I can instantly see where I was during that time, what I was doing. It's just one of those albums that take you back to a certain point in your life. And this is one of them. And Heaven Can Wait, maybe 5 years ago would not have been a choice for me to sing, but for some reason I chose that song because I mean, I do love ballads, but I just think it might be the place I'm in my life, the moods I'm experiencing. So I just felt a little more depth in my soul. So I wanted to kind of sing that song, and being that it's such a rock and roll song, I'm kind of getting reacquainted with my rock and roll roots. So I wanted to perform it. Whatever.
Brilliant. Well, let's hear it because it's an absolute classic song. Heaven Can't Wait. Here we come.
Yeah.
Heaven can wait, and the band of angels wrapped up in my heart will take me through the lonely night, through the cold of the day. And I know heaven can wait, and all the gods come down here just to sing for me. And the melody's gonna make me fly without pain, without fear. Give me all of your dreams and let me go alone on your way. Give me all of your prayers to sing, and I'll turn the night into the skylight of day. I got a taste of paradise, I'm never gonna let it slip away. I got a taste of paradise, it's all I really need to make me stay. Just like a child again, heaven can wait, and all I've got is time until the end of time. I won't look back, I won't look back. Let the altar shine. And I know that I've been released, but I don't know to where. gonna tell me now, and I don't really care. No, 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 I got a taste of paradise. That's all I really need to make me stay. I got a taste of paradise. If I had it any sooner, you know, I never would have run away from my home. Heaven can wait, and all I've got is time until the end of time. I won't look back, I won't look back. Let the altar shine. Heaven can wait. Oh, heaven can wait. I won't look back, I won't look back. Let the altar shine. Let the altars shine.
That was a great emotional song. No control. You have a lot of control in your voice. Like there's some really, really good foundational technique there, which I think a lot of singers, believe it or not, lack.
Mhm.
They just, they get into a spot and they fall back, and you can tell you have a really good foundation. Seriously.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's been years. I mean, I've worked at it, of course, so it allows me to, I guess, free up emotionally. I don't have to worry so much about what I'm doing technically. Yeah.
Very,
So-
very, very good. Very good.
Extremely good,
Thanks.
extremely good. Especially
Really-
that last key change at the end to just bring it out, right to the end. That
I know,
last,
To
wow.
float that last, I don't think it was a G, like to float that last note and maintain, that was like, is it going to be there? I don't know if it's going to be there. It might be there, but I'll go for it. There it was. So
It was really good.
it felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some training to do this year. I really have. Because Michael, I'm going to give a theatre song a go this year. And we were talking about this when we first met, that I would love to sing Gravity. I have sung it in a competition before, and I have got through to the quarterfinals with it before, but I didn't get through past the quarterfinals because I needed that extra edge and that extra training. And I thought, you know what? Now I know Michael. Now I know how to get to those extra notes. I am going to perform that as a male and bring that song out, because it's something that I've always wanted to achieve, those notes to not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm wanting to try and keep it as close as I possibly can. So Michael is gonna do me a big favor and do me some training, and I'm gonna try and bring that song to everybody.
Something has changed within me.
I know, it's just I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan. I really am, and I've always wanted to sing that song and get it right, because every time I've done it, everybody's like, AJ, it's there or thereabouts. It's not perfect. I'm like, do you know what? I'm going to go and find someone who can find me those perfect notes. So Michael's going to help me, and I'm going to perform that, and I'm going to blow you all away. Anyway, thank you very much, Dan, for bringing your songs to us. Are you sticking around? Are you going to stick around and go through the rest of the songs with us?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? If you have me, if it's okay with you.
So,
I'd love you to.
Listen, what was one of your favorite arias to do, or classical pieces to do?
Oh, wow. I've always been very partial to the Italian literature.
Okay.
So I I mean, I've always found Mozart to be very beautiful. Love singing Mozart, Il mio tesoro. But it was always very challenging, which is stuff they gave us in undergrad, which I don't know why they ever did that in the first place, because that's hard stuff.
It is.
And I love the light Italian rep of Verdi. Light Verdi is really good, like Rigoletto stuff, La Donna Mobile, things like that. That was really fun. And of course, Puccini, La Boheme, Che Gelli la Manina. That's always really gorgeous stuff. And I've really just love Neapolitan songs. I think
I love Neapolitan ice cream. It's great.
Are my favorite. They are my favorite, like the Santa Lucias and the Torno Sorrentos and O Solo Mio. I mean, I used to work in a restaurant. Yeah. We have a restaurant. We used to have a restaurant called the Macaroni Grill. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I was the singing host, and I went around singing Italian love songs for people.
And that's so popular, and that's so popular in New York because a lot of the people that are trying to make it in New York
singing Italian love songs to everybody in New York. Does it work?
Yeah, theater songs. Yeah,
no, that's how I get to the US. Oh, that's how you met your wife. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
that's how he met his wife.
Yeah,
he sang to her.
Yeah, she couldn't help but fall in love with me.
What did you?
I'm not surprised. With pictures like that, no wonder. Michael, seriously, we've got a lot to live up to here with a voice like that and looking like that. Anyway, we're going to come away from you, Darren, and we're going to go on to a JP song next.
Yeah.
Okay, and Michael, you are going to tell us all about your partner's song and why he's stuck at the top of a mountain with loads of snow around his feet.
Oh, this song just talks about Jason loves to ski. I like to sit in the chalet and drink hot cocoa with lots of whipped cream. I ski really well, but I can't stop. So I will use kids or people to stop me. So they
can't use kids.
I do. They're good speed bumps.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, that's enough of the story. I'll tell you, seriously, I don't want to know anymore, to be honest. There's dangerous things going on at the end of these mountains. I don't go anywhere near Michael while he's there.
I don't ski very much anymore, but he still loves to ski. And this song just talks about getting away from the hustle and bustle and doing something that he absolutely loves to do.
Okay, well, leaving you in the hotel with Snoopy Scats. Okay, right, Snow on the Mountain, everyone.
There's a feeling when the winter winds begin to blow, and a shimmer in the air that sets my soul aglow. Something deep inside me says it's time to go up into the mountains, through the quiet and the snow. There's snow on the mountain, and it's calling out my name, telling me to let go, to be alive again. The powder's fresh, the world feels wide and new. There's snow on the mountain, and that's where I'm heading to. The city's grown so heavy, the streets are wearing thin. I can't take another hour of the noise and neon sin. I need the wind against me, the silence in the sky, to stand among the peaks and watch the world drift by. There's snow on the mountain, and it's calling out my name, telling me to let go, to be alive again. The powder's crushed, the world snow on the mountain, and that's where I'm headed to. When the days get heavy and the nights feel long, I chase the light that tells me where I still belong. In the hush of wide, where the soul can breathe, where the wind speaks truths that I still There's snow on the mountain, and it's where I find my peace. A quiet kind of healing that never needs to speak. That tracks I leave behind me, slow to fade away. There's snow on the mountain, and I think I'm gonna stay.
Yay! No bias there. No bias. Great song. Absolutely great song.
Yeah.
So much fun.
It is.
Okay, so we will go straight to our guest for a review because it's not his song. It's one of JP's. Dan, what do you reckon? Give it a review.
Well, I love the energy of the song. Great beat. And very driving. Love it. I couldn't stop moving. Bouncing my foot, bouncing my legs, bobbing my head. Also, love the mix. Love that mixed voice. Sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Sounds really good.
Michael's like, he knows what he's doing. Is it like competition in your house?
No, because I do a lot of the arranging, and then he somehow pieces it all together. Sometimes we have upwards of 30 stems on a screen trying to put it all together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So much fun in your house. It must
Really
be
good.
like two great. And
yeah.
you're both great artists. That's what I love. You know, the fact that you've got two great artists in one household. There's normally only one, you know, and the other one's kicking them down in the basement to go and do their work in the basement. But for you two to share your love of music together and spend so much quality time and making quality tracks, it must be a lot of fun.
It is, and you know, we're so different, and yet similar in our styles that we like. You know, he sings alternative rock really well as well. You know, you would think but country to me always seems to fit better, but he does like really good alternative rock. But you know, we all have, but we're both yacht rock geeks. Like that's what we listen to on the weekend. You know, it's usually like yacht rock. Yeah. So
fantastic. All right. Well, JP will be pleased with those great reviews of his song.
Yeah.
An hour in, everybody, and we've only just got to our tea break. Everybody ready?
I'm ready for some tea.
Let's do it.
Imagine capturing the raw essence of nature, with its infinite color and beauty. Now, envision turning that into something truly transformative. Pure and easy tea cultivates the goodness of nature's bounty into fuel for your body. We are what we drink. Pure and easy tea, the pure nourishment your body craves.
I love that tea break. I really do love that tea break. It's always brings me into the natural calmness of pure and easy tea. See, normally at this time we can actually give a present away, Darren, because we can say that we've got this great collaboration with Pure and Easy Tea, but you've already done it. And we've already seen your video. How did it go?
That's right. Yeah.
I liked his video.
It was so impromptu. It was just, I set the mic up, I grabbed my guitar, I literally figured out a little chord progression. I'm like, all right, record, boom. That was it.
It was good.
Fun. Well, thank you. I mean,
we've got everybody panicking about it. As soon as we send a form to everyone, they're like, well, there's this bloke Darren out there, and he's done his, and we've got to try and keep to that standard. It's like,
I'm sure there are going to be plenty good ones coming in. I'm positive.
Yes, but yours was a pioneer, and it was super good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of.
What tea did you have? Can you remember what tea you had? What tea did you have, Darren?
What tea during the recording?
Yeah, during the recording. What did you drink?
It was Pure and Easy. No,
the brand, not the pure. Well, obviously, it weren't PG Tips, was it? Or Yorkshire tea. It's Pure and Easy tea. But what type of tea for Pure and Easy? You can't remember.
I don't remember. All I know, I just reach in and grab a handful and put it in, and that's what I do. I don't think about this is what I'm drinking right now. No, I just kind of close my eyes.
Listening in the background with rage, as if to say, I spent so long putting that all together, and all he did was just grab it out of the teapot, put it together, and done a 30-second clip.
It's all good. It really is. It's all good. It doesn't matter what I grab.
Sometimes I do the same thing. I don't know what I feel like, and so I have all my teas in one area, and so I'll just close my eyes, and whatever I grab, I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good for me. So,
did he give you the option to choose a bag? Is that how? Because you done yours away from the show, you had already got your bag of tea. So, did you have the same option as everybody else? Is that you had to choose a bag of tea, and then he would send you it, and then you do your 30-second clip? Is that how it come about?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Well, I was given several different types of bags. And so that's why, I don't just grab they're just all now opened, and then I just depends on what's closest to me because I know they're all good.
Yeah, because me and you, AJ, have I think there's at least 13.
Oh God, there's loads. I'm completely, I've got to go and collect the rest of mine over the weekend, and it's like I've got a box, and I've never drunk so much tea in my life, especially this type of tea, and I've got tea for every occasion. The only thing I haven't got is one which knocks me out to sleep. I probably could do with one of those. Mm-hmm. But there's lots on there in terms of wellness, and he's just brought out his great video as well with Bubba. He had that interview with Bubba, and for those who missed his interview on the Scene Project, please go and have a look at that video that he done with Bubba, because it really deep dives into how, he brought himself away from the pinball machine and the TV into making tea, because he looks as though he's got a fascinating life, and that he's been brought into this tea company, and he's on every magazine that there is going, and this tea company is absolutely amazing. We absolutely love it. So, Darren, any top tips for anybody doing that 30-second video like Michael, who hasn't sent it in yet?
Definitely drink the tea first. Enjoy it. Enjoy the tea, that'll inspire you. And just have fun and be honest. Let it come through. Yeah.
There you go.
You are so mean to me today.
I know. It's great fun being the host. It really is. Right, we've got 2 more great songs to bring you before we go tonight. Let's bring on the one, the only from YouTube, because I had to nick one because we're running out of songs. Okay, let's bring on Sassy BJ, our friend from the US and also UK. Let's add her to the stage, if we can do. If we take JP off, JP's had enough time on the stage. Let's put him back in the mountains. Yes, and so's Darren had enough time. Okay, let's bring on Sassy. Where is she? Here she is. There you go. Perfect timing. Perfect editing.
Podcast of the year right here. Podcast of the year.
This is like, you know, nobody can do this better when it comes to like putting together a show. Okay, Sassy VJ. If your dog don't like him, I want to put no one will. Okay, here we go.
You know the feeling when you need you. Thinking maybe the one who fits like you were. Have a picnic with a bottle of wine. Everything is perfect, so you think there's time. There are some telltale signs. Squeezes your hand and say, girl, that's your mine. It's not what he does, it's not what he says. You know it's wrong when your dog hangs under the bed. If your dog don't like you, girl, you better own. It's nothing that is said, nothing that is done. Right now, it may be fun, but if your dog don't like him, girl, you better run. All my friends told me he was no good. They told me that I was lucky that other guys know I never would. He'd only come over at night for the song. But if your dog don't like him, girl, you better run. But if your dog don't like him and hides son of the bed, he thinks we go together like butter and bread. Right now, it may be fun, but if your dog don't like him, girl, you better run. But if your dog don't like him, girl, you better run. Woo! Yeah.
I love a song with attitude.
So do I.
I love a song with, you can tell they had fun. There's attitude there, sass, good voice, catchy, makes your toe tap. What else do you want? What else can you want?
She's having a great time over in Nashville. She literally left the UK to go and pursue her dreams over in the US, over in Nashville, and she ended up staying. She was from the north of England. At a young age of 19, found herself a sponsor to go over and have a small time in the US, you know, to go and pursue her dreams. And yeah, she sort of gave up her modeling like days and went straight into country music, and basically has toured around America, meeting God knows who in America, God knows what award shows. Yep. Singing in the Grand Ole Opry last year because she was at the JMA Awards, and her journey is, for a young singer, is absolutely amazing. You know, she absolutely loves everything that she does, and she has got great attitude. She really has.
Yeah, she's very, very, very solid. Really good. Like that's country radio. Definitely. It really is. So fun song, cute message, good voice. You know, she's attractive. So she's got, all the boxes checked. So it's just a matter. So,
Darren, what do you think?
Oh, I love that rockabilly vibe. It's infectious and kind of made me think of like a younger Tanya Tucker. So I definitely see a bright future for that young lady, for sure.
Definitely. She has definitely got a bright future. We wish her luck with all the award shows this year. I have been looking on her Facebook with the award shows that she's been put forward for, and another great year seems to be in the process for her for 2026. But before we play the last song, I hear that there's another award going out to a very special man. He was literally waking up this morning with a massive grin on his face, with a big smile, because ISSA have got in contact with him, Michael Cagle. Did you want to say a little bit about that on the show?
Yes, they told me that I am official. They're letting me know, but I have been officially nominated in several categories at the ISSA.
Congratulations. That's wonderful.
Congratulations.
I think male vocalist, record of the year, album of the year. What?
You were having a great year. Okay, so when Michael first come to me at Phoenix Rise, one of his dreams was to basically start off his career and let's get it back on track and let's get back to those award ceremonies in a matter of 2 months. Let's reel them off. Let's go for it. What have you been put forward for? What have you already won?
I won a songwriting award for Cracked Mirror, and I won 2 silver medal awards at
the World Songwriters Award.
I think so. Yes. They're
You
setting
make it look so minimal. It's as though it's just like a little tiny trophy. These people are trying really hard to put these in, and you're like, it's just some show that, I just put in. It was just like a couple of bits of plastic which went on the shelf. These are big award shows, Michael. They really are.
I don't want to. It's a weird thing because I want to be excited about it, but I don't want to look like I'm like bragging or God.
Brag away. You've worked hard enough. 2 years this album has been waiting for you to bring it forward, and you've worked hard enough. You deserve it.
Yes. So we'll. I truly mean it. Just like the award coming in Chicago, just to be nominated is amazing to me because there is so much talent out there. Like it's not even within my circle of friends, they're amazing singers. Like they blow your mind. You're just like, what? I don't get it. And so knowing how much talent is out there just to be nominated is honestly an amazing achievement. And I didn't expect, a lot of times I do stuff just to see what the industry or what the judges think. I don't really ever think about awards, but I always like the feedback. I always like, this was really good or this was effective or I liked. And so, but then to get not only nominated, but to win, is just wild. It's a fine line between going, I won, or and that sounded like I'm bragging. So don't make
anyway, congratulations from the bottom of our hearts. Congratulations, and we're all very, very proud of you. Okay, very proud of you. And I know ISSA was one that you really wanted because it's a nice trip over to Atlanta as well.
Oh, I will go. Depending, we have to see what I'm nominated for and everything, but they're like, the letter was super nice. Like, what a really good organization. I was really impressed, but, I don't know. Yes, I got my fingers crossed. I know that that's something that I want to do really bad, and I want to go to I'd love to go to the Josies if I'm chosen for that, and that, there's
you
a
don't
lot.
Want much, do you?
Huh?
You don't want much, do you?
You said this is my year. If it's
I tell you what, this is your year, and we did try and get you into Eurovision last night, but we were told quite strictly that there was no Americans to be entered in. Okay, so I did try for you last night. Okay, but we have been. No, you're going to have to move over to the UK fully. Okay. So we'll try again next year, okay? But we have been sent through Abby F. Jones for our very last song for Friday night. 2.5 million streams of this last song, 108K. These are big numbers. We were talking about big numbers, and I'll tell you what, everybody, you're going to hear a cracking song, and you're going to hear why Eurovision has literally changed over the last few years with some absolute quality tracks coming through. Right, okay, this is the last one, and we will review it when we get back, okay? So, Abby F. Jones, okay, and this is Rose.
I can't get her off my mind. I'm suffocating, wasting time. Oh, I wish I could call you mine, but I can't get her off my mind, off my. When I touch you, all I see, all the things that she must mean, yeah, dragging you away from me, luring you into her deep. Safe and sound we used to play, endless in our haze, loving through the day. Your taste for me has seemed to change, 'cause I ain't in the race. Have you forgot my face? See you taking off her clothes whenever I lay down and sleep. My mind is like a war zone, playing drummers on repeat. I heard she's really pretty, and I think her name is Rose. She's probably better than me, but that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. A siren song has reeled you in, hook, line, sinker, feminine. Fatal got a hold on you, yeah. But she don't know what I would do. We were safe and sound we used to play, endless in our haze, loving through the day. Your taste for me has seemed to change, 'cause I ain't in the race. Have you forgot my face? See you taking off her clothes whenever I lay down and sleep. My mind is like a war zone, playing drummers on repeat. I heard she's really pretty, and I think her name is Rose. She's probably better than me, but that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Morning comes and I still feel the same. My first thought is the shape of a name. Thinking about the two of you is stuck inside my brain, so I drown away the pain. See you taking off her clothes whenever I lay down and sleep. My mind is like a war zone, playing drummers on repeat. I heard she's really pretty, and I think her name is Rose. She's probably better than me, but that's just the way it goes. 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 That's just the way it goes.
Michael's died to say he's in the background.
No, it's just saying I can understand why she's got that many streams. That's a fantastic track. That's just really, absolutely solid.
Quality track.
Yeah. Vocals, production, everything just put together. I mean, that's that's a top 40 hit right there.
Definitely. I was admiring the production as well.
Yeah.
Well done.
Really solid.
Well, I tell you what, Eurovision for me might be something to watch this year. I'm normally the one who says I ain't watching Eurovision. But now we've had Greg on the show, and now Sam Ryder, obviously from last year, convinced me that actually I might start watching it again. So I think I'm going to turn it on again this year. I think I'm going to watch it. There's some great singers by the looks of it.
Yes, I agree.
Michael, have you honestly, before we go, have you actually watched Eurovision?
I've seen it, yes.
Do you are you sort of like religiously watching it? Do you watch it all the time?
I there was a period of time, I think back maybe during COVID, because I subscribed to the BritBox channel, so I watch British TV because I'm a Doctor Who fan and Sherlock and all that. So yeah, I'm a geek. So they had old episodes on of Eurovision, and there's a lot of talent.
There's a lot of talent, and we need some UK talent to come over there. So Steve's going to work extra hard in the background, and we've seen these videos. He was 10th. He came 10th, didn't he? So let's get him to number one.
Maybe me and Darren will take on a big acting role and learn British dialect and go over and compete.
I think Darren, are you a Eurovision fan? Have you watched Eurovision?
I've never have.
It's good.
It looks as though we are all going to be watching it this year just to keep Greg happy.
I'm going to check it out. I haven't watched it though in 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, well, there's some great artists coming, and if these are the type of artists that are being sent in, I'm definitely watching it because it sounds really great. You know, artists like that is definitely worth watching. Anyway, everybody, it is time to say goodbye to Dan. It is time to say goodbye to Michael because it is time to say switch off the lights for the weekend. Are you quite finished, Michael? We're not there yet.
Oh.
Switch off for the weekend, should I say, and join us on Monday back for the show, live at 6 p.m., 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Michael, you can say your famous goodbye. Bye! See you later, everyone. Take care. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you on Monday.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Great guest.
This program is part of the Scene Project's podcast network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.